OMG, you guys, buckle up because today's show is going to be not just extra juice. Buckle up. Today's show is going to be not just extra juicy, but also extra long. I felt a little bit guilty for cutting things short yesterday. I had a very important Zoom, which, it went okay-ish. It wasn't bad, but sometimes you need to know, not sometimes, all the time, you need to know your worth in every aspect of your life, professionally and personally. Desperation is not a cute look. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Perez and Pink Lady and Christy and Jamie and Not Nancy. Today we are going to be talking Ryan Reynolds. He's back to some mischief with regards to Justin Baldoni. We're going to be talking Candace Owens and Erica Kirk. We're also going to be discussing Tate McRae and so much more. Oh my gosh. Watch today's show in parts, take a break, come back to it. But please, if you're live, double tap, like this video. We're going to be in for a good one, I'm telling you. Double tap and like. I would appreciate it so much because that signals to YouTube that this is a quality live stream and it'll bring in more people. Also, if you're looking to do some holiday shopping, I have tagged some fabulous products that you might enjoy for a loved one or yourself. What did I tag? Some fierce, some pink cookware. I want that. Pink cookware. A really fabulous couple of knife sets to choose from. If you buy anything that I've tagged, your boy gets a little bit of the rev share, so that'd be great. I am here every weekday at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and let's get to it. All right, starting things off today with, I think I can say it on here, Dick Pool. A big update with regards to the Baldoni Lively case. It's just exhausting, y'all, but in the best way, right? Exhausting in the like, again? But let me see what is happening, because I can't get enough. Okay, earlier in the week, I made a video which hopefully you guys saw, but I will recap in like 30 seconds. Months ago, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni filed a motion, months ago, Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, filed a motion for sanctions against Baldoni, the Wayfair parties, and their legal team, including my lawyer, Brian Friedman. And then, after fully briefing that request for sanctions for what they allege was filing BS claims, I don't think they did that. Every single one of the claims they filed, I think, were grounded in reality, even though her bestie, Judge Lyman, tossed the entirety of the Wayfarer's complaint in the garbage. So that happened months ago. And now, just a few weeks ago, Lively and Reynolds jointly said, hey, Judge, P.S., we want to add to our request for sanctions, the Rule 11 sanctions. And now they're adding another PS. They came to us a few weeks ago with a PS. The Wayfarer parties objected, and this is the very latest. This is from not ethically challenged Ezra, but it is from Mike Gottlieb. I would say, Lively has many attorneys, but the two leads on this case are Mike Gottlieb and Ezra Hudson. Hey, Elaine. So, dear Judge Lyman, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, the Lively Reynolds parties, respectfully submit this reply in further support of their letter motion to lodge supplemental PS, PPS. What's a PS plus a PS? PPS? Just like the judge should be like, no, you already gave me your fully briefed motion. He should have shut down their PS. And now even more? No! Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, the Lively Reynolds parties, respectfully submit this reply in further support of their letter motion to lodge supplemental material in support of their pending motions for sanctions pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 11. None of the Rule 11 plaintiffs' arguments in their responsive letters provide any valid basis for the court to ignore the Lively Reynolds party's supplemental material in support of their Rule 11 motions. To the contrary, the primary purpose of the submissions appear to have been to serve as a vehicle for filing Mr. Reynolds' text messages on the public docket, none of which have anything to do with the supplemental material Lively Reynolds offered. Pause. Why have we not seen any? Have we seen any of Blake Lively's text messages to Leslie Sloan? I recall seeing her texts to Baldoni, but I don't think I've seen a single one of her texts to Leslie Sloan, her publicist. I think that's very relevant information. Do you? You probably do because you've got good taste. Where are Blake Lively's text to her husband? Is that not part of the discovery process? Was Wayfarer not entitled to that? Even if their lawsuit was tossed in the garbage, as a lawyer, I would think that is relevant information for my defense, right? Maybe they're saving it for trial, says Nancy. Possibly, but they don't want to go to trial. If they wanted to go to trial, they would not have filed a motion for judgment on the pleadings and a motion for summary judgment. Those texts exist. And the good news is, here's what's frustrating, y'all. I know a lot of people already have Lively Baldoni fatigue. So after the trial, a lot of this information that's currently under seal will be unsealed. But by then, most people will have moved on. Most people have moved on already. Even less people will care then. I want this out now. Let's continue. To the contrary, the primary purpose of the submissions appear to have been to serve as a vehicle for filing Mr. Reynolds' text messages on the public docket, none of which have anything to do with the supplemental material Lively Reynolds offered exclusively with respect to Sorowitz and Abel. Y'all, this is going to be a long live, and your support to get the live viewers up would mean so much. There's 191 people watching. Double tap and like. Let's continue. The responsive letters offer no conceivable basis for either Sorowitz or Abel in their individual capacities to have sued Miss Lively or Mr. Reynolds for anything. Pause. I can think of several reasons. Steve Sorowitz poured, what was it, $30 million into the making of It Ends With Us? And Blake Lively, the actress who was not brought on initially as a producer, she took control from him of his movie. Steve Sorowitz should have been the guy calling all the shots. He was the money man. And Blake Lively said, no, it's my movie now, baby. So what the actual legal, tortious interference, something about contract, I don't know, I'm not a freaking lawyer, but just spitballing here, I could think of a few things. And with regards to Jen Abel, Baldoni's publicist, she has not sued Lively and Reynolds with regards to the Van Zandt of it all. And she could probably sue for emotional distress and just that. Real emotional distress. I would have been a great lawyer. I could come up with a laundry list if I have time and researched. So this from Mike Gottlieb, basura, BS. But he asserts to the judge, the responsive letters offer no conceivable basis for either Sorowitz or Abel in their individual capacities to have sued Miss Lively or Mr. Reynolds for anything, and rather merely offer excuses for Sorowitz and Abel's undisputed testimony that the Rule 11 plaintiffs admit corroborate the Lively Reynolds parties' Rule 11 arguments against them. Excuse me? Hey, Christy. First, the Rule 11 plaintiffs cannot dispute that their counsel and at least Sorowitz and Abel filed and maintained claims against the Lively parties that were objectively baseless. Let's hear this. By attempting to denigrate the proposed supplemental evidence as merely corroborating evidence already submitted in support of their original Rule 11 motions, the Rule 11 plaintiffs, that's Lively Reynolds, confirm what the Lively Reynolds parties have already shown. No. Yeah, plaintiffs can... Wait. In this instance, the Rule 11 plaintiffs are Lively Reynolds and the defendants are the Wayfarer parties, right? The Rule 11 plaintiffs confirm what the Lively Reynolds parties have already shown. Huh? Am I reading that wrong? The Rule 11 plaintiffs confirm what the Lively Reynolds parties have I'm just going to keep going. What the Lively Reynolds parties have already shown, that Sorowitz, Abel, and their counsel asserted claims against the Lively Reynolds parties with no arguable basis in law or fact. The Lively Reynolds parties are happy to agree that the supplemental evidence is merely corroborative in the sense that it is not necessary, but rather helpful for the court to consider in order to grant all the relief requested in the Rule 11 motions. But the Rule 11 plaintiff's opposition to the court's consideration of that evidence is meritless. I'm so confused, y'all. Lively is the Rule 11 plaintiff. Why is it flipped around here? Is she not the Rule 11 plaintiff? Do I need more coffee? Let's just continue. But the Rule 11 plaintiff's opposition to the court's consideration of that evidence is meritless nonetheless. Thanks, Don't F with Justice. How are you? Good to see you. You've been following this. Am I mistaking it? I really need clarification. Are Lively and Reynolds not the Rule 11 plaintiffs? They're the ones that filed the Rule 11 motions, the request for sanctions. So they are the plaintiffs. This makes no sense. Okay, let's continue. Let's just continue. For example, the Rule 11 plaintiffs argue that Abel and Sorowitz's testimony should be disregarded because corroborating testimony is supposedly not proper to supplement previously submitted evidence. Here's just a pause. My brain. What good does any of this do to Ryan Reynolds' career? What good is going to come out of Ryan Reynolds personally choosing to stay involved in this? Because he has the option of just letting his wife be the one seeking sanctions right now. But no, he wants to see Justin Baldoni suffer. He wants to continue to be a part of this litigation. What good? What good does that do him? The optics are not good. Correct, Christy. In fact, like Christy mentioned, Ryan Reynolds, I think, has already taken several hits because of his association in the It Ends With Us saga. If you've not been paying attention, Paramount had multiple projects in the works with Ryan Reynolds, and now those have been nixed. The A-lister is, I would say, maybe on the A- list these days. He's still got a lot of money, but his clout is not what it used to be. Otherwise, Paramount would have been thrilled to be in business with Ryan Reynolds and not nixing multiple projects they had with him. Am I right or am I right? It doesn't make any sense. You know what does make sense? Oh, I'm so on it today. Oh, I love when I say things that I haven't said at all. You know who has been handling things well for the most part? Leslie Sloan. Leslie Sloan is not all up in the court docket seeking sanctions and this and that. You know, she's like laying back, laying low. Because Leslie Sloan has other clients. And Blake Lively alone does not pay all her bills. And Leslie Sloan is smarter than Stephanie Jones. I'm on fire today. I'm sorry. Leslie Sloan is objectively, my opinion, smarter than Stephanie Jones. And hey, Steph, I know you're watching too. You can't sue me for that. I think you're dumb AF. Stephanie Jones is dumb as fuck. Stephanie Jones is dumb as fuck. Ask anyone in Hollywood. It's my opinion that 9 out of 10 people would agree with that. Period. Oh, jeez Louise. I am on one today. You know what I'm on? I've reached the point of not giving an F. I'm beyond it all. Like, I'm just gonna be me even more so. Like, my YouTube views continue to crater. I continue to lose followers. A lot of the Baldoni, I'm gonna have my head in the sand people want nothing to do with me. And fine. I am many things, including crazy and thirsty, but I'm not desperate. I'm not going to beg those people for forgiveness because I'm not sorry about anything. I'm not going to beg them to come back. In fact, all those people who recently unfollowed me, I tell them, sit on a cactus. Sit on 2 cacti. No, if I remember correctly, don't F with Justice. It was Lively and Reynolds saying that the Wayfarer parties filed all these bogus claims. Does that make sense? As they stated in this letter. Let me look up the original docket number. Hold on. 980. 980. Or this is what they cite. Oh, that's unavailable. Unavailable? Oh, 982. It might be the same thing. Let me see here. Okay, yes. I'm not going crazy. Okay, it's originally docket number, we're going way back, docket number 222. Hold on, let me look that up. So Lively, in this letter filed yesterday, was citing docket number 980, right? So that's a letter from Brian Friedman. And Brian Friedman reminds us in that letter that Lively and Reynolds filed their Rule 11 motions in May. In May. Sorry, I'm getting heated. So let me look that up real quick. Docket 222. 222. Like, the Depp Heard trial was like kindergarten compared to this. Page 2. Oh my God, we got to scroll back many pages to get to 222. 222. Oh my God. I'm having PTSD. Remember when I was filing all those crazy letters to the judge? That was peak clownery and brilliant. That's going to go down in my my body of work as some of my best work. All right, 222. Sorry, getting to it. Almost there. Okay, 222. Motion for. Yeah, this makes no freaking sense. This was filed May 19th. Notice of Blake Lively's motion for Rule 11 sanctions against plaintiffs Steve Sarowitz, Jamie Heath, Melissa Nathan, Jennifer Abel, It Ends With Us Movie LLC, and their counsel. This makes no sense. So this was filed in May. That makes Lively the plaintiff in these Rule 11 request for sanctions. Whatever. Let's continue because we still got Candace Owens and Erica Kirk craziness to get to, including a shocking new allegation against Charlie Kirk from somebody else. She's the movant. Okay. She's the movant, but that would still make the Wayfarer parties the defendants, not the plaintiffs. Anyways, let's just continue. Double tap and like, y'all. Can we get this to 400 likes? I'd appreciate it. Hey, R. Rayton. Okay. It's sanctions for the case Wayfarer filed against her, so they would be the plaintiffs? Oh my God, it finally makes sense. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh my God. Did everybody catch that? Did everybody get it? Thank you, Don't F with Justice. It finally clicked. Whew. I was like, thank you. That needs some sparkle magic. Okay. Thank you for, oh my God. Okay. Got it. Understood. Okay, let's continue. Contrary to the Rule 11 plaintiff's description, that case did not hold that it is improper to supplement a pending Rule 11 motion with evidence that corroborates Rule 11 violations within the scope of the served notice. And as the Rule 11 plaintiffs concede, nothing in the rule or the advisory committee's notes permits or prescribes supplemental evidence or submissions. Second, the Rule 11 plaintiffs' truncated quotation from the 1983 Advisory Committee notes conceals the reason for that general practice. I'm going to skip through the boring parts. Realizing plaintiffs argue that whether Abel or Sarowitz lacked proper grounds to assert the dismissed claims is irrelevant to Ms. Lively's pending affirmative claims, and the only purpose of this line of deposition questioning, what I remember this made a lot of sense, was to obtain discovery to support Lively and Reynolds' Rule 11 motions. But that too is incorrect. Ms. Lively alleges that Abel and Sarowitz participated in and furthered a conspiracy to retaliate against her for raising concerns about Baldoni and Heath's conduct by, among other things, joining a retaliatory lawsuit against her. Wait, y'all. Lively filed her lawsuit first. She filed her lawsuit first and named Abel and Sarowitz in her lawsuit. Did she not? Or were Abel and Sarowitz not added until the amended complaint? Jed Wallace was not initially listed, but if I remember correctly, the very first lawsuit, which she filed, I'll never forget it, December 31st, New Year's Eve, 2024. She included Sarowitz and Abel. Am I wrong? So would it not make sense for them to countersue? Yes, she's saying they only sued her because she sued them. I think that's BS. I believe the claims that they brought against her make sense to me. Woohoo! Sucks for you. I don't know. I'm literally. I'm on one today. Oh, I gotta bring this one back. We haven't done this one in a while. All right, let's continue. Third, the Rule 11 plaintiffs also make the surprising claim irrelevant to the question whether the Lively Reynolds parties should be permitted to supplement the record that they satisfied Rule 11 by declining to amend their complaint after the court dismissed it. Although they admit that the claims were not dismissed within Rule 11's 21-day safe harbor period, nor were they ever actually withdrawn by the Rule 11 plaintiffs. The Rule 11 plaintiffs contend that they had every right to wait to see the court's ruling on the motions to dismiss before evaluating their compliance with Rule 11. This is just ridiculous. I'm just going to keep moving because I have no time for it. Fourth, the Rule 11 plaintiffs protest that the cited testimony was given on the heels of attorney-client privilege objections and instructions not to respond with information learned exclusively through communications with counsel, and that Abel and Sarowitz attempted to respond based on their personal knowledge, struggling to respond without divulging attorney-client communications. This misses the point, as the Lively Reynolds parties previously made clear. Had Sarowitz or Abel ever actually experienced extortionate threats from Miss Lively or Mr. Reynolds, they would not have had to learn about them from their lawyers. Finally, the Rule 11 plaintiffs assert once again that Rule 11 sanctions are not appropriate where there is a good faith belief that discovery will yield evidence to support a claim. But they have failed to demonstrate any such good faith belief as to challenged claims. Whatever, I don't care. Sorry, this is just like ridiculous and heating me a little too much. Ingrid Vasquez. Okay. Although I will say, y'all, I am Team Truth. Michael Gottlieb is a better lawyer than Ezra Hudson. Sorry, Ezra. All right. Y'all, today's show. This next part might offend some people. If you are easily offended, stop watching. I'm going to repeat that. I don't want you being upset in my comment section If you are a sensitive person, if you're easily triggered, stop watching. Okay. Before we get to Candace Owens and Erica Kirk, do you guys know Milo Yiannopoulos? He was chatting with recently released jailbird George Santos about Charlie Kirk. Milo is a right-wing provocateur. He also took a detour and for many years worked for Kanye West. But in 2025, he's had a bit of a comeback. Milo has been platformed by both Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. Candace and Tucker both had Milo on their show this year. So, I told y'all, if you're easily offended, stop watching. This is what Milo Yiannopoulos just said. Easily offended, stop watching. This is what Milo just said about Charlie Kirk. Okay.
Yiannopoulos is alleging that there are people who are in the MAGA movement who are gay. He's saying that he believes Charlie Kirk was gay. Again, his words. But here it is. Let it roll.
I think he was gay. Why would you even go there, like, to say something like that? Oh, I'll tell you. No, the man's dead. That's when people can tell the truth. Let me tell you why, okay? And if you want to read in a vindictive crusade on my part for everything I've just said, you are entitled to do so, and so are the viewers. But I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what Charlie Kirk did to me. When you hear rumors about sexual impropriety about me now, most people are like, yeah, probably true. There's a reason for that. Charlie, when I was at the height of my fame, Charlie made up a rumor that I was having sex with children on campuses, underage boys on college campuses, and I was selling them drugs. And he did that because there was no other way they could seize a monopoly on college campuses because I was just so totally dominant. And they didn't have anybody in the influencer line because at that time, Charlie was a really shitty speaker.
Pause. Okay, so again, these are really explosive.
It's possible. There might be some, y'all. Charlie Kirk, gay. I don't think so, Milo. I think I've got really good gaydar, and I never got that vibe from Charlie Kirk. What I do get is a hungry thirst, insatiable need for attention from Milo Yiannopoulos. That makes sense to me. And it's working. Good for you, Milo. Your attention-seeking ways are paying off. You've got me and Don Lemon and others talking about you. You know what? Sorry, hopefully, clip this, make this go viral. I'm pretty sure Erica Kirk is a lesbian. I have good gaydar. Erica Kirk is a lesbian and Charlie Kirk was a beard. Well, he was gay too. I think Erica Kirk has a secret lesbian relationship with Candace Owens, and the two of them are just pretending to be beefing. Actually, let's get to that. You know my thoughts on Candace Owens. I'm not a fan. I think she's a great entertainer. She's a captivating speaker, and people enjoy that aspect of what she does. But she's even more so in 2025 has become this hardcore conspiracy theorist. And I don't F with that. I like receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, facts. Not, oh, I got these emails. Erica Kirk has gone on this full-on media tour this week. I don't know if you've seen it. She's been on Fox News. She was on CBS News. She repeatedly was explicitly asked about Candace Owens. And I think my favorite response was Charlie Kirk's wife said to Candace, "Stop. Stop." Candace has spread so many conspiracy theories about Charlie and his schmurder. Even conspiracy theories about where the man is buried. Like conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory. And this, though, is not a conspiracy theory. If Charlie Kirk were alive and could see what Candace is doing, he would go so hard against Candace Owens. Is this how you treat the wife of somebody that you claimed was a dear friend? And not just the wife, but his organization that he spent so many years building. Charlie would not be happy with any of Candace's actions. And I really think that there's been this divide now amongst conservatives. You're either Team Erica or Team Candace. There seems to be no middle ground where I'm team both of them. I'm going to say I'm Team Candace. Nah. You know what I think about her. I'm definitely Team Erica. And so many people are coming hard for her. Oh, she was all about being a conservative wife. Why is she spending so much time away from her kids now, doing all of this press? Shouldn't she be at home with her children? And I don't even like that Erica. I don't dislike her. I don't think she seems like a bad person. I don't know much of her views, okay? But Candace Owens, dangerous. Dangerous she is, in my opinion. All right, let's keep it moving. Jesus Christ. I need a palate cleanse, y'all. But first, can we double tap? Double tap and like. Double tap and like. Fudge. We also have an Andy Dick update. But first, the palate cleanse. The palate cleanse first. For all you fans of Hunter X, how do you pronounce it? Hunter X, that group from K-pop Demon Hunters, it seems like they're gonna turn into a real group. And they're working on music. Yay, that's gonna be a smash. That is gonna do so well. Guaranteed. Congrats to them. Going up, 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 it's a moment. Golden, golden. Up, up, up. Okay, all right, shut up. Okay, Andy Dick. Andy Dick. A lot of people are concerned for him. He suffered an overdose earlier this week. And now Andy says, in response to people suggesting that he get professional help, the actor and comedian says, when you say professional, Should I call Dr. Drew again? Do I need help? Do we all need help, says Andy Dick. Do you need help? When pressed if he thinks if he's in a good place now, Andy Dick gushed, love it. I'm surrounded by my two friends who it'll be hard for me to escape them again, but I will escape. Well, guess what, y'all? If you're still watching, I've got some exclusive tea for you. Thank you for watching. And here is an email from one of those two friends that was with Andy Dick. Adam reached out to me and said, hey, Perez, I saw your video. I was there when all this happened and in that TMZ video. If you want the real story, feel free to reach out. I know you called us enablers, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Andy met a stranger and took his drugs. We quickly intervened and saved his life. I'd be more than happy to explain on camera if you want. Here's my number. No, you enabler. I do not want that. On camera. Oh, I would love to be on camera. Of course you would. No. Enabler. Sending positive vibes to Andy Dick. Bless. All right, on to Tate McRae. Oh my God, we got so much show today, y'all. On to Tate McRae. Many of you know that earlier this year, there was a lot of controversy when Tate McRae was on this song with Morgan Wallen, which, by the way, I said I liked that song. I even made a review video about it. You can watch it. It's on my channel. It's what I want. It's what I want. That was the song, right? Was that the song? It's what I want. Tate McRae, Morgan Wallen. What I want. Yes, I was right. And I said, that's a hit song. And guess what? It turned out to be a hit song. Well, for the first time, Tate McRae is speaking out about the controversy of her decision to do that song with him. And she, a lot of her fans are gay, and a lot of fans were disappointed in her decision to do a song with Tate McRae, with Morgan Wallen. So during her interview with Rolling Stone, she says, honestly, country music is huge where I'm from. It is? Isn't she from Toronto? Let me look this up real quick. Isn't she from Toronto? No, she's from Calgary. Okay, yes. Country music is big in Calgary. The Calgary Stampede and all of that. Okay. So I believe her. I think that's, and by the way, oh my freaking Jesus. Like, Tate McRae is making me question my, I don't know, like I'm damn, this is like, have you guys seen the cover for the Rolling Stone? Oh my God. Meow. That is hot. Damn. Woo. That's amazing. That's giving Britney vibes, totally, right? And it doesn't bother me that she's using sex to sell. It works. Sex does sell. Get it? So Tate says, honestly, country music is huge where I'm from. My brother's always been a rabid country music fan. I've always wanted at some point in my life to do folk music or country, and I probably still will in the future. But I honestly just got the opportunity to do a country song, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And I wanted to cross genres really bad. It was just about the song for me. I didn't realize how much a song would be connected to all the other factors, and it really shocked me. Tate stresses that she never met Wallen in person, but she doesn't regret their duet. Quote, I don't think you should regret anything in life because it gives you so much clarity. I think controversy and criticism is a way of learning and figuring out what you want to move forward with and how that shapes you as a person. I think it's all important. Okay. She didn't really say anything there, right? But I like her. I like Tate McRae, so I don't care. I like that song. I like her. It doesn't bother me that she did a song with him. Smart, I say. All right, let's keep it moving. You know what else is smart? They don't call me Perez Adamas for nothing. For a few months now, I've been all about that Sora app, making videos on there. I just knew as soon as I got on there and I figured out what it was all about, I was like, this is going to be huge. And guess what? It's going to be huge. I don't even think it's open to the public yet, right? Sora is still in beta mode and you need to be invited. You need to have like an invite code. Sora is by OpenAI. It's a social media platform where you make AI videos. Well, it was just announced that Disney is making a $1 billion investment in OpenAI, and they're going to allow their characters on Sora. So people on there will now be able to make videos with Mickey Mouse, Ariel, and all of these things. I want Hello Kitty on there. Sora is going to be huge in 2026, and I got a head start. Yes! I'm in this for the long run, baby. You want to know why? I still have an incredible work ethic, and I have the ability to pivot. Pivot! You got to keep adapting and with the times. Sora is spelled S-O-R-A. Actually, I think I have some invites. Does anybody want to join? I can give you an invite code. I'd have to get out of here for 30 seconds. I'll do it. Hold on. I'll be right back. We're back. My anxiety, though, it's gonna have to be like whoever claims it first, because I can only do one at a time. So I'm gonna put the invite. Hopefully this works. I'll put the invite code in the chat. There we go. Get it. Whoever gets it, claim it. All right, let's keep moving. We got so much show left. Oh my God, I'm in the best mood today. Everybody double tap, like this video, pretty please. Like it. Okay. Speaking of AI, the architects of AI were just named Time's Person of the Year. And Time used AI, I think, to make this horrendous cover. Have you guys seen this? It is so bleak. So the 2025 Person of the Year are all these folks that are leading the AI charge, including Elon, Sam Altman, and I don't really know these other people, but this is so bad. This AI could not have done a better job. This is so bad. Super cringe. We're going up at some moment. Golden, golden. Up. Sorry, I'm in a good mood. You know why I'm also in a good mood? I had plans this afternoon. I had a Zoom a meeting they canceled. Sometimes aren't you so happy when people cancel? And that means I have nothing in my schedule today. I don't have any plans tonight. I don't have any plans this afternoon. I'm free. I love it. All right, let's keep it moving. Up next. Oh my God. Oh my God. So much to get to. Including the Jonas Brothers, Sydney Sweeney, Gwyneth Paltrow, Timothy Chalamet, Kim Kardashian. Oh my God. Gayle King, Pete Davidson. Oh my God. So much more show. But first, a major scandal that is reverberating around the world. Do you guys remember Psy? He's huge. He was one of the first big K-pop stars to go mainstream in the US. Gangnam Style. Well, police in South Korea raided Psy's office, vehicle, and seized his phone. Psy is suspected. Sorry, I'm gassy. Psy is suspected of receiving prescriptions for Xanax and Stilnox without in-person consultation at a hospital since 2022. So illegal scripts. What's Stilnox? I know what Xanax is. What's Stilnox? Stilnox, also known as zolpidem tartrate, is a prescription medication primarily used for the short-term treatment of insomnia. Oh, it's a sleeping medication. Damn. I don't have any trouble with that, thankfully. I do have anxiety, but I don't take anything for it. I'm not a big pills person. I'm not even a big boozer. I'm a foodie. I just eat. Hey, Jill. Did you just join us? Oh my God, it's an epic live today. So, his agency explained that Psy has been receiving scripts since the pandemic through non-face-to-face treatment, and after that, due to busy schedule, he continued the non-face-to-face treatment. Police are also investigating a professor of the university hospital in charge of the prescription. The professor denied charges and police raided the hospital. They're really strict about things in South Korea. All right, y'all. Coming up, we have Sydney Sweeney, Reg Jean from Bridgerton, that sexy guy. We're talking Josh Hutcherson, Timothy Chalamet, like I said, and so much more. However, the next part of the show is members only mode. I stream exclusively for my members every day. I also post member exclusive videos every day. If you can, please consider becoming a member of my YouTube channel. Your support would mean so much. And if you can't, listen, I get it. Watching is the best thing that you can do. So please continue to watch or not, or F off if you don't like me. If you're so sensitive that you're going to unsubscribe because of what I said about Candace Owens, bye. Be gone. I'm crazy. I'm going live with members only now. But the rest of the show will be available in like an hour or so. So come back later if you want to know everything else that we talked about. All right. Peace. You guys, because this is an extra long show, I need to make a quick protein shake. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just have my turkey. No, I need to do things in order. I always have my protein shake first, and then I have my jerky stick. If I do it out of order, it'll F with things. I'm going up, up, up. It's not a moment. I'll be super quick. But I can answer any questions you guys have. Hey, man. I don't smoke. No. We don't do that. First, as I've told you all, I put some cinnamon powder in her. Natural fat burner. I gotta take my daily vitamin D. This will help me calm down too, because like when you get hungry, you're so delirious. Like I was hungry. I do have gas, man. I was live for an hour already. Like, woo! And I got heated. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna light a freaking candle too. I'm gonna go to my office and light a candle. I've been so busy this week, I've not lit my candle once. I gotta light my candle. I deserve that. I gotta pee too. We are getting real intimate today. Let's light the candle first. Which one is this one? Sea salts and sails. Come to Vegas. It's not that cold here now. First, you gotta trim it so that the black stuff doesn't get, the wick doesn't get in your candle. Golden. Golden. Up, up, up. I wonder if anybody, like, why are you all still watching? This is the longest freaking live. Jesus, you're all epic. Thank you. I don't know if I would watch me for this long. Thank you. Thank you, staff. Okay. Let me mute it. Okay, we're done. Up is a moment. Da-da-da-da, golden. Da-da-da-da-da, golden. The bathroom is where I have my ugly artwork. Have I showed you the ugly artwork before? Oh, it's hard to, let me flip the camera around. Ooh, that's ugly. Oh, that's hideous. That is hideous. That's hideous. Oh my God, this might be even worse. Oh my God, how frightening is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. These are all gifts, gift, the wall, gift, gifts. But the bathroom is where the ugly gifts live. Honey. I love this. I feel like this is a little bit more intimate, especially because by now, you all are watching because you're members and you're here every day, but most people won't see this in the end. Oh, I do appreciate you, Nan, so much. Okay. Oh, so good. So good. That is a painting of me. They're all me. Except for that one. That's a picture. But that's a fierce picture. Okay, let us continue. Where were we? Okay. Sydney Sweeney was not interviewed, but had that fun little segment on Vanity Fair where they do the lie detector test. And I can't believe Amanda Seyfried asked her this. And I can't believe that Vanity Fair probably prompted it. Oh, really, Christy? Uh-oh. 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 That's not a good news. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What time? That's not a good. I hope that's not a good news. I mean, I don't think. You think it's? I don't know. Oh my gosh! Why would they announce it ahead of the? Oh, this. Oh my. Oh, I'm so nervous now. I think this is going to be bad news if they're announcing it ahead of time. What time? 7? What time? Let me ask. Yes, it's part of the Stand Up to Cancer. What time does air in the UK? $7:30 p.m. UK time. So that'll be in 20 minutes. That'll be in 20 minutes. Okay. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But the fact that they told us ahead of time, that just is what has me worried. All right, let's keep it moving. Sydney Sweeney was asked by Amanda Seyfried in the lie detector test if she's had plastic surgery, if she has implants. She says no, she does not have implants. Her breasts are natural, and she's not had any plastic surgery, she claims. Why did Amanda Seyfried agree to that? I mean, I guess, like, on one hand, you just want to be playful, but all this mixed messaging, like, we're told, oh, you shouldn't be talking about people's bodies, and then you have this famous actress talking about her co-star's body. What is it? You shouldn't be talking about people's bodies, or it's okay? All right, some more actors news. That heated rivalry show continues to explode. I'm all about it. I gotta watch. I still haven't watched, but I'm excited that it seems like this is a new trend. I told you about that show, about the gay hockey love story show. It's very spicy. Well, Reggie Jean Page from Bridgerton is going to be executive producing and starring in a new erotic thriller for Netflix. Hopefully that means that spicy shows are the new trend. I can get down with that trend. We're going up, up, up. I can't get that out of my head now. Damn it. Spicy. Spicy. Doodling. I don't even know when I did this. Does anybody else do this? I love doodling. Okay. Some music news. Joe Jonas and DNCE are getting back together to release new music. Congrats. I'm down for that. Hopefully it's a hit. All right. Gwyneth Paltrow's son made his red carpet debut. Did you guys see this? I don't even think I know what he looks like. Oh no. Oh, sorry. Here we go. I had a little, wait, what the fudge? Where is this? Here we go. His name is Moses. That's Moses. Chris Martin is dad. It's weird. He doesn't look like either of them, right? Cute kid, but who does he look like? I don't think he looks like mom or dad. Who does he look like? I don't think he looks like either of them. Nice to see what he looks like. He's 19 years old now. What does he do? Is he in school? What does Moses Martin do? Let's see here. Oh, he's in a band. Oh boy. He's in a band. His band is called Dancer. And he's also in school. Good. He's attending Brown University. Cool. Good for him. Yes! Yes, Nan. He looks like Rob Thomas. That's his father. All right. I should sit up better for this. I was in my relaxed mode. Okay. In other news, Josh Hutcherson says that Hollywood offers immediately stopped coming in after the Hunger Games ended. He says, I didn't learn rejection ever. I knew only success from the age of 9 to like 24. Then kind of post-Hunger Games world, because Hunger Games set things up. The industry is so goddamn tricky because they set you up in this way where they're like, you've arrived. You're now working with Jennifer Lawrence and Philip Seymour Hoffman, and you're in this movie that makes billions of dollars. You're the second lead of the film, and then it was just like a string of no one calling, not getting any offers, auditioning but not getting cast. It's this whole thing of, oh wow, I have my career that I've had since 9 years old. It's always worked. I always got cast. Of course, there are things that you don't get cast in, but I had only known that the chances are, if I was auditioning, I was gonna book it. That is just not the reality at all. Welcome to real life, buddy. Seems like you got real lucky when you were young. All right, Timothée Chalamet is opening up about what he's gonna get Kylie for Christmas, his girlfriend. I still can't get over their matchy outfits. That was hot AF. He was interviewed and asked if he had gotten his Christmas shopping done. He said no. Then the host prodded to see what he has in store for Kylie, and Timmy teased something good. She will see. It'll be good. Cute. What would you get her? What do you get Kylie Jenner for Christmas? No, they celebrated Thanksgiving together, Nan, in Palm Springs. With the Biebers, too. Remember, we talked about this. Or maybe you don't remember, but it's all good. They did celebrate Thanksgiving together. Okay. Pete Davidson reveals the very special gift his girlfriend gave him for his birthday. He tells people she somehow got all the Sopranos people that are still alive to wish me happy birthday in a video. I was shocked. It was really cool. We're doing some quick bits now, some speed items. Gayle King got honest during a chat with Sherry Shepherd about her future at CBS Mornings. Gayle admitted that she believes changes are coming, but says, I've decided I'm going to stay out of the drama. And there is some drama. We'll see. Taylor was on Colbert, and she talked about getting engaged to the love of her life. Also, I believe today her new doc series is out on Disney Plus, and they included that moment where Taylor gifted everybody that worked on her tour a lot of money. I think she gifted different people different amounts, but I think like on average, she gifted folks like $100,000 each. Wow. So good. Cher is denying reports that she is getting married. Not happening, she says. Khloe Kardashian is putting her stepmother on blast. Claims that she took everything after marrying her father, Robert Kardashian, weeks on his deathbed. On the latest episode of The Kardashians, Khloe says that Ellen Pearson took everything from the family. Khloe dished, I don't really have anything of my dad's. When my dad died, a woman married him weeks on his deathbed and took everything from us. So I don't have anything of my dad's. Wow. They got married 3 weeks before he died. And then the woman even later went on to, Robert Kardashian had a diary and she shared diary entries of his with In Touch. Ew, gross. Speaking of the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian is coming to Fortnite. She knows how to stay relevant. Kim is going to be in the game. Smart. Also, Kim on the new episode of The Kardashians said that her kids can be tough on her. Kim Kardashian says, anytime I need a reality check, anytime I need to be so humbled, I just go home. One kid will be like, you're so lame. I can't believe you don't know what this word means. Or just like, when are you going to get a facelift like grandma? I would not let my children talk to me that way. How about you? Liam Payne's girlfriend, Kate Cassidy, continues to talk about Liam, and a lot of fans are upset about that. I'm not. I expected that. She's an influencer. Kelly Osbourne agrees that she is too thin, but says that she's just trying her best and is still actively, massively grieving her father. The new Supergirl trailer is out, and did anybody watch it? Looks so... I have zero desire to see the movie. Speaking of movies, Quentin Tarantino has been talking smack about so many actors. Lame balls. Just touching briefly on things. Justin Theroux, 54 years old, is going to be a father for the first time. He and his 31-year-old wife, Nicole, are expecting their first child together. Also, this is interesting. 50 Cent tells Us Weekly that somebody very close to Diddy almost took part in the Netflix documentary. His son. One of his sons. 50 Cent says there was a point when they were interested in being a part of the doc because they wanted to show their perspective. They were concerned about how things would be portrayed. Well, that did not happen. Also, sending positive vibes to Aubrey O'Day. She had to cancel the second show of Danity Kane's reunion because she was sick. Bummer. And finally, thank God, what a long show. Thanks for sticking with me. Cheryl Hines says that she's not spoken to Larry David, her Curb Your Enthusiasm co-star and the creator of that show, because I think he's mad because her husband, RFK Jr., is in the Trump administration. Oh, well. Okay, y'all, I ran out of steam, but we got through it all. Thank you for sticking with me. If you watched until the end, say STEAM in the comments section. Say STEAM in the comments section. Hit that like button. Share this video. Get a cameo from me. I love making personalized videos for you all. Book one right now at cameo.com/Perez Hilton. Cameo.com/Perez Hilton. Buy some of the tagged merch, some of the tagged products that I have in this video. And a reminder, I'm here every weekday, Monday through Friday at the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Mwah. I'll see you Monday.